All right, this one's about Brick Baby and Lil Durk being targeted by the bloggers seeking to get an indictment on them. Because that's what it boils down to. I'm just keeping it 100. You know, I see a lot of things that I don't like, and I got to speak on it. You got these bloggers targeting these young men, trying to put together an indictment, trying to put together a case, trying to break down lyrics. I'm going to get into that, man, but this is not cool at all. All right? All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca audio, man. This one's about Brick Baby and Lil Durk being targeted, man. Check it out. This is what's going on right now. I don't think y'all understand. These laws is geared towards getting you locked up on hearsay. This is the way the conspiracy, the RICO, the continual criminal enterprise, these are the way the big charges work. You understand? Now, you got these young men up here and you got these bloggers, they go up there and they're taking their lyrics and they're trying to break their lyrics down to make their lyrics, you know what I mean, fit a crime that have occurred. That's what the prosecutor do. Period. Period. I know a lot of the bloggers might get mad, but maybe you don't know, you know what I mean? So I have to let you know. This is how the prosecutors do this. You know what I mean? This is how the government do this. This is how the state do this. Now, you got a dude and they on social media and they busy saying, you know, oh, listen to this lyrics that he said here. It fits this murder that happened over here. So therefore he did that and he said this and he said that. That's what's going on with Young Thug. Don't y'all see the new reality, how they bring in social media, our enjoyment into the courtroom to take us off the street? They don't even need crack cocaine or heroin anymore to lock us up. They're using our lyrics. Since when Luke Skywalker fought for the First Amendment freedom of speech right when he did, you know, I want some, you know what I mean? And he won that. Freedom of speech. You can say anything you want to say. But they also have something called defamation of character. You know, that means that you can't go but so far. Then they got their HIPAA law where you can't say certain things about people's sexual orientation. You understand? This is how this works. This is no joke. This is nothing to be playing with. I want you to understand that, you know, they took Young Thug's lyrics and they got him fighting for his life for his lyrics. This has never been done before. You know what I mean? They get away with this, and they're coming to get all of our brothers and sisters based on their creative art and what they put in their lyrics. I mean, we already know back in the days, you know, dudes was rapping about driving Mercedes-Benz and, you know, jacuzzi in the back of the limousine and, you know, jet trotting and never even left their neighborhood. And we enjoyed the music. We didn't try and rate the music. We didn't say, oh, he's lying. He ain't never had a Mercedes. He ain't, you know, I never seen a jacuzzi in the back of a limousine. You had the little jealous, envious rat bastards that would do that back then. But we just called those busters. You understand what I'm saying? Because you weren't about what the next person doing. Like, let me ride. That's like when I bought my M3. I go out, I buy the first M3 on the East Coast, right? It was like an army colored gray silver color. Now, when I get this joint, I put some chrome BBSs on it, right? I sent the rims all the way to California to get them turned chrome. Now, when I get these chrome rims put on, I'm driving down the street and my joint fat to death, music in it, windows tinted, 5 speed, I'm doing me. You got dudes that was on the corner while I'm driving by and they say, oh, that shit is whack. He should have put these rims on it. He should have put those rims on it. He should have got that color. What rims do you have? What color do you have? Matter of fact, what car do you have? So what right do you have to speak on how another man spent his money. That's the same thing. Like right now, you got these bloggers, they going up here and they talking about street business. You know what I mean? They talking about real business that could get dudes locked up for the rest of their life. Could even get them the electric chair to take their life. And they up there all to get a YouTube dollar. They just making up anything and trying to put this together to make what they call content. But at the same time, it could come back and harm our brothers. I was locked up with Lil Durk's uncle. You know, big shout out to Shorty Dope. Round of applause to Shorty Dope. Round of applause to Shorty Dope. Round of applause. Round of applause. Calm down, y'all. Relax, man. Y'all gonna let me finish? Now, let me tell you how I feel about, you know, Shorty Dope and knowing what's going on. Hold on a minute, man. Yo, what up? I'm doing a video. Who this? All right, let me call you back. I'm doing a video. All right, so, you know, that's where we at, right? You see how, you know, they call, they know I'm doing a video and they call anyway. Because, you know, let me get back on track. I was locked up with Shorty Dope, right? And his father is very reputable. So Lil Durk come from good, strong bloodline. Now, to know that I came home and seen Shorty Dope come home, Big Durk come home, you know, Lou Sims come home, you know what I mean? You know, Farris come home, you know, Peter Shue come home. I mean, we all came home during this time right here. And to know that his son, you know, used the bloodline to the fullest, meaning because they're hustlers. All that other stuff they talking about, that just comes with hustling. You know, you got legal hustling, you got illegal hustling, however you got it. But look at like Watergate, you know what I mean, with the Clintons, you know what I mean? That's legal hustle. But yet they, you know, they insinuated that they allegedly want them killing somebody to keep their legal hustle moving, but they're, you know, Europeans, so they get away with it. But then here it is, I'm looking at how y'all are pushing this Lil Durk's lyrics, Bricc Baby's lyrics. Man, let these young men live their life, man. The things you're talking about can take their life and their freedom. So why would you go down that road? You got the bloggers, they made, you know, videos where, you know, they actually said that they caught their co-worker was involved in a murder. You got bloggers making a video going out in front of millions of people saying that their co-worker committed a murder. I don't know why he's still around them. I ain't got to say no names. I don't know why he's still around them. Because this is no joke. These Europeans don't take this for no joke. You don't get no do-overs. Mr. Co-worker, right? You can't tell the police, yo, I didn't mean to get my co-defendant or my co-worker locked up. So, you know, let me get a do-over. Let me redo that video. No, you don't get no do-overs or redo or none of that. So the things you say, you have these people, the alphabet boys that watches these videos, like I know they don't like me because I'm giving them plenty of jewels. I don't worry about how many views I get. That's why I don't eat nobody back out. And I'm not ducking nobody. And I'm a stand-up man. That's why my number's on the screen, 917-680-9091. I respond to my voicemails first, so leave a voicemail. In the voicemail, leave your name and where you from at the beginning. You know, this Unique. I'm from New York. I'm calling because, and do it like that. You know, and you will get an immediate call back at my next convenience because, you know, like right now I'm getting ready to go on the street. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to understand that this is a serious time that we in, that these Europeans could sit back in the luxury of their home and sit there and watch YouTube and get all the information they want, whether true or false, and lock up our brothers and sisters just by what another one of, you know, their brothers and sisters is saying about them that they know is not true, but it sounds so good that the alphabet boys feel they can take it, put it together, and make a case and get these brothers locked up. That's where we at. Lil Durk made I'm so proud of Lil Durk because, like I said, I know Shorty Dope and he official gangster, so to know he came home to, a nephew that's an official gangster and he holding it down and doing the right thing. Now he's here to guide them and mold them, so they trying to grab, any little thing to try and throw it out there because this man is official, his bloodline is official, talking about Lil Durk. So therefore, he's in the hood, he's welcome back in the hood when he choose to go to the hood, and he still look out for his peoples in the hood. But the crazy part is you look out for your people in the hood, then they turn around and then they say that you involved with them. So a friend catch a case, and you call him, and he sends you $50,000 for a lawyer. Now they say that that friend that sent the $50,000 out the kindness of his heart, because that's his friend and that's what friends do. Now they say that he's involved, he's paying them to get him out the case because, he ordered it. He was this, he was that, And then now social media, you got the alphabet boys sit up here and they put it all together and then they grab it and they twist it and remix it and they come back and from people hearing these YouTube stories that's going on that they're making up and grabbing their lyrics that they made for artistic purpose and twist that around and make a video saying, yeah, Lil Durk did this, Lil Durk did that, he paid for this so he wouldn't get this, and he's the one that ordered this and ordered that, when all of this crap is going around. So you understand. When all this crap is going around, you got the alphabet boys will grab that crap, put it together, remix it, and then now take it to a grand jury and get them indicted. And all you need is to say that, you heard that. That's called hearsay in a federal court. So you could say, listen, a person could say right now that they heard you, tell somebody to kill somebody. They heard that you sold drugs to this person or that person. And they could take that hearsay and bring it in the court of law and convict you with no evidence whatsoever. But they're going to have corroboration evidence. Corroboration. Corroboration is when you have something that corroborate and mesh the two together. So they'll say that they call I don't even know what the hell I just said because this is just so sickening. My mind is all over the place. They corroborated it. They in other words, you get two different dudes, they get arrested for whatever they doing, burglary, scam, or whatever, and they from Block. So now they pick them up over there, and now they take them and they say, all right, look, we trying to get Lil Durk. You know what I mean? What do you know on him? He don't know nothing. But all he knows is what he saw on YouTube, that YouTube paid, that Lil Durk paid bail for this person, Lil Durk paid for that person, Lil Durk did this, Lil Durk did that. And he tells them all this YouTube gossip that he hears. And the alphabet hear it. They don't even care if it's true. They said, so you willing to, get on the stand and say that. And then now he say yes. They say bet. They take him to the grand jury and they get another person to do the same thing, to say the same story. And now they have their corroboration with two people that got their evidence off of these YouTube videos that we making. I understand that we all have to eat, brother. No one is trying to stop anybody's hustle, But let's think about what we're doing and not harm our brothers and sisters. Because, as Muslims and as men, we're not supposed to do no backbiting. See, my whole video, you don't hear me backbiting anyone. I'm just laying the facts out that's going on, and you don't hear me doing any gossiping because gossip is the #1 killer in the world. Gossip is the #1 killer in the world. Dude kills his girl, so what that mean? Somebody told him that his girl was cheating, or he called it cheating. So somebody told him his girl cheating, now they gossiping, you know what I mean? And telling, her business, whether it's true or false. This dude screws a little loose, so he feel his little pride and ego's in the way, so he go kill him. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing my man Gusto shirt from the rooftop. This the rooftop t-shirts. All right? This the rooftop t-shirts. Cop them, my man Gusto, man, official, my brother from, another mother back in the day. Good family member, man. Good family member. But anyway, so that's what we're dealing with. So why would we sit here and do that? You got these bloggers is saying that, Lil Durk slid for King Von when, what's his name? Lil Pop. however you pronounce it. Because like I said, I'm not even into this. I'm just on talking about this because I'm speaking on the rules and principles and morals of the code that I gave 26 years of my life for and came home and see that it's in disarray. The last thing on my mind when I got locked, let me hit the wheels. We're going to ride. The last thing on my mind, right, when I got locked up, during my time, when I got locked up, first thing on our mind was, I got to remain honorable. I got to respect the code, because I chose to go out there. The code didn't bring me out there. I chose to get involved with the code out there. So now we're thinking that, all right, well, I got life. When I got my life sentence, I said, man, I got life plus 20. All right. You know what I mean? Now I just got to fight to get out. But damn, I, definitely can't tell on nobody. But, at least my kids would, die knowing that I made it as a man. You understand?
364.
Yo, hello? Yeah, what up?
You busy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, what up, King? Yeah, I'm doing a video right now about Lil Durk.
One second.
Yo, listen, I'm recording, man. I'm telling you ahead of time, so don't say nothing that you don't want to be said, because I'm recording. I can call you back when I'm done.
All right. Yo, listen, I need Thursday.
Yeah, listen. It's Thursday studio. I heard you. All right, about 6 o'clock. All right, one. Yeah. All right, so that's what it. But see, I keep it. I'm not gonna let I don't know what my little brother gonna say. So it might be about a female. It might be about anything. So I'm not gonna have him talk and record it and then have this go out there with his business out there. But these dudes are sneak recording calls and putting up calls and that's illegal in some states. People is recording people calls and putting them out there without them knowing they on there, and then now they got what they call content, but yet they done belittled and betrayed a man's trust. Man trusted you to call you to tell you something, and you recording the call and they putting it up on YouTube. Where do they do that at? Where do they do? What is it? Let me get back. I'm riding because I slide all over the place. What I'm talking about is we got. I got to remember where I'm at. Because like I said, it's just so much on my mind with this. You understand? Now, bloggers is even saying, I watched a couple of videos where some bloggers is sitting on the couch and they saying that, what the code is, what the code should be. They breaking down Break Baby lyrics. They breaking down, Lil Durk lyrics and, talking about what the code is and the rules is. And then out their next breath, man, if something happened, I'm telling, I'm a civilian. Then why the hell you speaking on street business? Why you speaking on street business if you sitting here saying that you're a civilian? If you're a civilian, talk about civilian shit. You know what I mean? If you a gangster, like over here, we talk about gangster business because it's a gangster channel for gangsters and those that want to know about being a gangster. Matter of fact, let me get a rat. Bad bastards, 3 seconds to tap out, man. I got to give them 3 seconds to tap out. And you know the routine. Take that with you on the way out. Stay in your lane, man. That's all. I stay in my lane. I don't get into y'all frivolous, life, because to me it's frivolous. So my life is supposed to be frivolous to you because you're not a part of it. Don't sit there and try and judge me or my comrades or the soldiers of the streets. Not telling anyone to go to the streets. Let's get that straight. If you choose to go to the street, I give you what the rules are because I gave 26 years of my life for this, and I'm telling you that it wasn't worth it. And I want you to know how serious this is, that if they kidnap your mother, tie her up, pistol whip her, shoot your brother 2 times in the head, you don't help them solve your mother's kidnapping, and you don't help them solve your brother's murder. Now, how sick is that? That I refuse to do that. If you believe that that's sick, and that means you're on the right path to being a good civilian, and that's why you should stay out this business, because I couldn't explain it to you so that you could understand why I wouldn't help them solve my brother's murder or my mother's pistol whipping and, torture. Because that's how real this game is. So don't y'all take this as no joke. I want y'all to see these two young men over here, man. These two young men here, I don't want them to lose their freedom behind these bloggers going up here trying to make a couple of YouTube dollars. Not knocking you. If you can make it, make it. But man, respect people's freedom is all I'm saying. If you know you saying something that can get a man locked up, then it's time for you to shut the F up. If you're about to say something about a man that you know if you was in those shoes, which you wouldn't be because you're a rat bastard, you know what I mean? Then you wouldn't want them to tell on you or put your business on social media and these blogs. So why would you do theirs and then say that you're doing the right thing? Stop getting involved in street business. We're staying out of your business. We're staying out of your business. You youngins, don't get involved in the street, man, because this is nothing nice. I'm telling you, I gave up 26 years of my life, man, for this, man, and that's why I'm so adamant and I stand on it like I do. But never would I tell you to do that. I'm telling you, don't do that. Use me as the example. I'm driving fancy cars every day, jewelry, I'm doing my thing, I'm looking good. But as I'm doing this, enjoying life to the fullest, could buy anything I want. And then here I go, they locked me up and they put me in the cage for 26 years while I come home 26 years later. And my 18-year-old daughter, you know, now has, you know, my 18-month-old daughter, you know, now 26 years later has a daughter. So now I got a granddaughter. And here's a woman holding my granddaughter that looks just like my daughter. But I'm looking at the woman that's holding her hand, who is my daughter, that I don't even know. I don't even recognize. Going out left, she was the size of my granddaughter. And I come home and now she's a whole woman. Could you imagine what that psychological effect do to me? And I have the craziest, let me ride. I have the crazy, because I'm burnt out. I'll keep it 100, you know. I'm burnt out. I have the craziest time trying to adjust to dealing with my daughters, man. I love them to death, and I'm telling you now, I don't care if you're on YouTube or whatever, I'll body something for one of my daughters. You know what I mean? I love them to death, and I ain't going to let nothing happen to them. You know what I mean? But I keep my foot on their neck because they have to know what it's like when they run across a gangster. They have to know what it's like when they run across a lunatic. Meaning, a dude on the train, a dude in the corner store, try and talk to you because you wearing something that you like and you feel nice in and they feel you shouldn't wear it, and they try and talk to you, you tell them no, and then next thing you know, they want to cut your face, shoot you in your face, they want to do all this type of harm to you because, you know, you rejected their past. You rejected their advance, and now they want to bring you harm. So, being that I wasn't there for my daughters for 26 years and I'm here now, I know they're already women. They got themselves, you know, geared where they want to go in life. They doing what they want to do in life. But at the same time, I'm here, so I have to give them the jewels to survive and move amongst the wolves, the sheep, the lambs, and the lions. But while I was gone, being that they was in their own little bubble, they felt like, you know, there is no lions. There is no tigers and bears. You know, there's only cute little cubs and kittens. No, they grow up. And while I was gone, these cute little lions and kittens and tigers and bears, they grew up. They grew up, and now they're doing something called sliding, initiation for gangs. They grew up without our guidance. So we have to take responsibility for that. And I say all this to say, man, yo, you bloggers, man, no disrespect to you. I'm just being as honest as possible because maybe you don't know. The stuff you're doing could get these men and other men put away for the rest of their life, taken away from their children for the rest of their lives. Would you want someone to do that to you? You know what the good book say. You know, don't want the others, you want them to do unto you. Want the same for your brother as you want for yourself. You know, am I my brother's keeper? Hell yeah. That means keeping his business out these blogs, keeping your opinions out these blogs. Y'all are making better cases than the police. Listen, these bloggers is making better cases than the police, man. That's when you know it's sad. These bloggers got all kinds of conspiracy theories that make sense, but it's still a lie. And whether it's the truth or not, you don't go up here and jeopardize putting a man in prison and say, I'm bout it. No, you're not bout it. You telling. If you're a civilian, because they use that word a lot. A civilian means you ain't breaking the law at all. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Once you do one thing wrong, you know, you're no longer a civilian. If you decide to sell a bag of weed at work, and then you get robbed going home, you ain't supposed to tell the police because you was selling that weed, so that means you crossed over into that life. If you ain't sell that bag of weed, you walk home, you get hit in the head, and you're doing everything right, and you tell them you're doing what a civilian is supposed to do. That's a civilian. A civilian is not a dude that in one breath say that I'm a gangster, and, you know, I do this and I do that, and then in the next breath say, but if something happened, I'm telling. You see the oxymoron in that? Come on, y'all. I've been up here long enough, man. I got things to do today, man. Cop the book of Raw and Harlem. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and, you know, TikTok right there. Unique Mecca Audio. My Cash App is on the screen. Make sure you hit the icon, the logo, and it says it was created in 2020. I don't use my picture in the logo. That's not me. They made up like 3-4 accounts because I'm doing that good. And I want to thank everybody for the, you know, the commissary donation y'all gave so that I could put this studio together and bring you this content, man. Cop the book of Raw and Harlem. Don't let them throw you out your square. Yo, watch these bloggers, man. Watch these bloggers that just go up here talking people business. That's not cool. All right?
Cheers. Toast the crime. Toast the crime. The crime. The crime. The crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, yeah. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. Yeah. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Yeah. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Real. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in Uptown. They be horn Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.